Hey everyone, I'm Joy Reese. I am the Vice President of Skinny & Co. and we want to welcome you today to a little bit about our new products, what's happening with Skinny, and we want to invite you into our world a little bit. I'm with Alyssa Freeman.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I am the HR manager here at Skinny & Co. and a lover of all of these products. So I'm really excited to talk through, some of the changes that we've made and just how awesome our product line is.
Right.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of educate you in this short video about each product. I think now with the world changing, things are going a little bit more video centric, and we just want to go ahead and jump on so that you have a tool that you need to actually tell people about the benefits of our products and why we're so different, why we're so clean.
Yes.
And we've had a name change, and we really feel like the Skinny on the chemical-free movement. We want to be the information-based source for any question that people have. We want to be skincare reimagined. Your skin is your largest organ. Whatever is on your skin is in your body. And we have to start recognizing that that is where the difference lies in our entire line. 5 or less ingredients. That is a huge statement. There's not 20 hidden chemicals. So Liz and I are just going to kind of talk through that today. And right now, kind of what we've got set up is we have stands that you can purchase, small, medium, and large. And so on the large stand, and of course the small and medium have parts of this, but the large stand has absolutely everything included. They have our aromatherapy line, which is down here. And then they also have our essential body line, which is up here. So let's start up here.
Yes.
And we'll just kind of start talking about, I want to start with the cleansing balm.
I love the cleansing balm. I beat you to it.
You did, because I love them too. This is probably my favorite product. I think it's our go-to.
It is.
Remarkably, our marketing team has done this year, which I think has been very helpful for all of us as far as in sales and in trying to explain what we've got. We have 3 different blends of the cleansing balm. One is repairing, one is clarifying, and then one is calming. Our most popular is the calming, and it's more of a lavender blend. So this one I got in my hand is calming, and we'll go through. Can you go ahead and just kind of explain, Alyssa, I think, which one do you use and why do you use the one that you use?
Yeah, I go between both the repairing and the calming, just depending on where I am with skin and hormones and things of that nature. I love using our repairing cleansing balm the most. I just love putting it on my skin, just watching my makeup from the day just melt away, right? All the stress and all the craziness of the day just melts away on my face. And then just being able to just utilize, the 3 steps that we have, right? Removing your makeup, cleansing your skin, and then putting it back on as a moisturizer. It's just a great routine that I love to have every day.
And isn't that interesting? So I'm old. I can be your mother. You know what? I do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's so interesting. And my 85-year-old mother does the same thing. And I've got a daughter that is in her 20s, and she does the same thing. And it is interesting how when you do those 3 steps where you're actually taking your makeup off, I always do a little gritty washcloth or my Clarisonic, and I kind of scrub, rinse that off, and then I just reapply the moisture. And it's so interesting. Women my age are using 40 products, and they're getting Botox, and there's just so many things that women are doing today. And this is my little secret, and it's your secret too.
It is.
And I think it's a lot of women's secrets. So that's really where we started on this journey of coming up with products that are multifaceted, that work in many different ways, and that also work. So clarifying, we want to touch base on, and that is if you have acne-prone skin, back acne a lot of times. It's good if you just put that on, it'll clear things up. And then also I love the repairing. If you have rosacea, if you have spots on your arms, a lot of people have almost like these goosebumps that last forever and they don't go away. This repairing is good for repairing just about any kind of skin issue that you've got. So anyway, we want to call out the cleansing balm nice and loud. It's really a little miracle in a jar. Then, let's start with the facial scrub, because that really is part of the cleansing balm family. And How often are you scrubbing your skin?
Oh, I make sure that's a treat for me. So every other day,
Yeah.
I love to use that.
Exfoliate is
oh my
huge.
goodness, it just makes a huge difference on my skin.
It does. This is an all-natural facial scrub. It doesn't tear your skin.
No.
The thing that I love that we ended up doing early on with this product is we found and we manufactured actually in Vietnam sugar that was very, very fine. And so it's round granulars and it's very fine, and we put it in the facial scrub so it's not pulling and ripping skin. It's actually just very gently but effectively, isn't it?
Oh, so effective.
Really detoxifying and also exfoliating your skin. Yes. So we love that. You kind of get to a point where you feel like your skin is exfoliated, and then I kind of use it every other day. I'm probably twice a week. I mean, you kind of know when your skin feels like it needs it. So that's only 3 ingredients. It's coconut sugar, that beautiful round granular coconut sugar, our skinny coconut oil, which is absolutely fabulous and very active. Don't let it fool you that it's one ingredient. It is a very active product that's penetrating deeply into those layers of skin, and then also vanilla. And we find that vanilla is just it's also very moisturizing, and it's also very healing.
It smells amazing.
I know,
every time I open up a jar, it just makes me so happy to smell it. I just
love the smell. But we also have a vanilla sugar scrub, and so let's talk about that a second too. So this is a little different. This is our vanilla sugar scrub, and this is all over body scrub.
Yes.
Treat for the bath and the shower.
I love using it on my hands. I do that all the time, just when it's a stressful day, just kind of treating myself and just giving myself just a nice little exfoliation on the hands.
And I find that I'm in gloves a lot. I'm taking gloves on and off, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful, and especially I think right now everybody's skin has been so washed and so overused, and just there's so many assaulting things on our bodies right now. I find that I use this after I've been out in the sun. I just exfoliate from head to toe, and it just seems like it gives me a really pretty glow. And I also use this before I shave. And it's really interesting. I used to have to shave probably 3 times more than I do now. So I think just the exfoliation keeps that shave and keeps your legs smooth longer. So there's a lot of really fun benefits to this, but at the same time, it's luxurious. You can keep it by your sink. I have some in my shower.
It's one of my favorite gifts to give.
Yes,
friends.
it is a beautiful
treat
gift.
yourself with the sugar scrub for sure.
Yeah, I love that. And this is one that we have changed a little bit.
And it's a little different, huh?
It is a little different. So let me explain what this is. This is our essential body butter. And so what we found was with our melts, they would melt when they got hot, and I think that threw people a little bit. We have actually added the cocoon butter, which we have found to be the absolute best moisture mix with our coconut oil of anything on the planet.
Yes.
And so because of that, the blends are still the same as far as it's still going to smell the same.
Yeah, I really love the smell of all of our products, but this one is very great.
This one, okay, so we've got Unscented, and that's the other thing now that we're doing as we're kind of telling you about our new products. The Unscented one is just very clean, and we've got kind of, we've got things that we're trying to give you better direction on. So this is unscented. We're not saying this is clarifying, we're saying it's unscented. So that is a change if you've sold skinny in the past. So we're using, instead of a body melt, we've gone to the essential body butter. And so that does make a big difference. Still in rose, still in lavender, and then in unscented. So we've got those 3. What's your favorite one there?
Actually, my favorite one is the unscented.
That's right. You're not a huge scent person.
I'm usually not. I use a lot of our products, but I always tend to go back to the unscented.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But I still love the clean scent of it. And so it's always my go-to, but I'm in love with all of them, to be honest. But
I'm a huge fan of the rose, and then also I think the lavender probably is our most popular as far as selling. So you do the calming, cleansing balm, the lavender body butter, and then obviously the sugar scrubs are vanilla. So that all goes beautifully together. What we've tried to do is scent things so that at the end of your beauty process, whether in the morning or at night, you just love how you feel, you love how you smell, and they all work beautifully together.
You're definitely pampering yourself.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So if we're going along the trail of name changes, I'm seeing that Pure Baby has a different name as well.
Yes, it does. So we're calling that our Miracle Balm, and that is true with our Pure Beauty Balm too. So let's maybe go there.
Okay.
These are two that go nicely together. This is for baby, and this is for mommy and baby.
Yes.
But this is a little Miracle Balm that actually goes beautifully for diaper rash, cradle cap, anything that bug bites, anything that your baby's experiencing. You really can go down and put one jar in your nursery. And I have to say, we have a brand new grandbaby who's just a couple months old, and it was so cute. My daughter-in-law, that's what she's got in her nursery. She's just got one jar and she uses it for everything. And I'll tell you what, the other thing that we have found with our little baby, our grandbaby's name is Willow. What we found with Willow is she doesn't diaper rash like she used to.
Really?
It's interesting. Sometimes I think if my daughter is eating something that's weird, sometimes it'll cause a little reaction. But this just tends to really, really calm anything you've got. We taken her out. She had a little sun on her arm, and this was just an absolute beautiful way to just, after bath, after sun, after play, after just everything. It's just a beautiful one-stop shop for just about anything.
Yeah, so that would be great for any new expecting mothers. Definitely
Great
something
gift.
to give for a gift.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. It comes in 2 sizes. 4 ounce is for the nursery, and then 2 ounce for the diaper bag. And you can also travel with the 2 ounce and use it for everything. Again, we just try to make everything multi-use in one product. Now, here we go, Pure Beauty Balm. This was our Pure Beauty Coconut Oil that now we have named Pure Beauty Balm. And I think it speaks more to what this active coconut oil does. It's a balm. It's a balm for your skin. It's a balm after sun. You can use this one product if you're just going to buy one product to do everything. Everything that we've just talked about can be done with this one product. You can put it on your cuticles, you can put it on your toes, you can put it on your hair. It's wonderful to condition your hair with after shower, after bath. It's 2 ounces, and it also comes in 4 ounces, but the 2 ounces I travel with so that you throw it in your bag. The airplane is dry. One thing you have to realize about this is that it's antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. And so this is really the core to what we have. This is all real essential oils, therapeutic grade, healing. They add intensity to the products. This is where it starts. It's never been heated. The enzymes, everything is active. This is a very active product. It's real and it really works. Where do you use the coconut oil?
I love using the coconut oil. Again, when I'm doing using the body scrub for my hands, I love to just put a little bit of the Pure Balm on my hands, just as an extra, sealant of moisture, really nice. But I tend to use it everywhere. I kind of use it also a little bit as a cleansing balm. Sometimes if I'm out of product and I haven't gotten any more, I tend to use the Pure Beauty Balm and just go ahead and just use that on my face.
Do you put it on your hair?
I do love to put it on my hair.
I thought that you told me that all the time.
I do love to put it on my hair. It's great for just deep conditioning for me, or I love to use it to just kind of seal the moisture in my hair after washing my hair. So yeah,
you told me that.
Yeah, I really love using
It's interesting because my hair's blonde and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
We've just kind of based a lot of our beauty and what we do in this area on this one foundational product.
It's my mother's favorite product.
I love your mother. So
just heard from her today, okay, when are you sending me more product? I really need that. That's her absolute favorite product to use.
We also have these beautiful packets now for oil pulling. Again, if you're traveling, these are now our oil pulling packets. They come in its own little pouch. And then this is just a single use. And I think this is very inventive. I think people have realized that, they don't know how much to use. And so this is the product that you're actually it's called oil pulling. We call it Nature's Mouthwash now, peppermint. And so it's just like almost putting mouthwash in your mouth. You open this packet up, you put the whole thing in your mouth, and you swish. We call it pulling. It's an old Arabic method of detoxification. But what it's doing is it's actually pulling, drawing all of the gunk out of your mouth. You're not going to swallow that. It tastes good because it tastes like peppermint, but you're going to go ahead and spit that out. And it just makes beautiful white teeth. And so fresh breath, white teeth. One of my little secrets that I tell my women patients is If you want to wake up and not have morning breath, you oil pull before you go to bed at night. This is also the way to start your morning. Oil pull every morning. And you can just oil pull while you're showering.
Yes.
My husband loves it because I don't talk for about 10 minutes. And so when we're getting ready in the morning, I'm making my bed. And
So that's part of my morning ritual, or especially on my weekends. For the 20, I worked my way up to 20 minutes.
It's not as hard as you think.
But it's like a little thing I do. I'm watering my plants. I'm, using the oil pull, and just kind of being to myself and just, thinking, meditating, and it's just kind of a nice little thing that I do for myself.
The other thing that I just love that I wanted to point out, now that the world has changed a little bit, with these masks that we're having to wear all the time, a lot of times we're just holding in our toxins, right? You're holding in your toxins, or you're not breathing like you should normally breathe. It's so nice to oil pull in the morning, because, and then also at night, because it's just a very huge detoxification process.
And again, it does have another name change. Nature's Mouthwash is a new name for the product, but it also says oil pull. So,
Alyssa, one of my favorite products that we make are our deodorants, and I think they're so vital to not just women's health, but everybody's health. When children are starting to use deodorants. But in particular, of course, my practice is geared towards women and hormones, and so many patients that I've got have breast cancer, and obviously that's a very near and dear topic to your heart too.
Yes.
Our deodorants are aluminum free. If you're using a natural deodorant, upgrade to ours. That much better. There's no junk in it, 5 or less ingredients. This is a really nice way to start. I've got patients and also just customers who will go from just clinical secret right to this. It's powerful, it works. We've spent years perfecting this product, and I think it's a nice way also to introduce the line. If you've got somebody resistant, a lot of people have already heard about a natural deodorant. They're willing to try it. If you try ours, you'll use ours.
I agree.
What is your
agree.
favorite of ours? And
yeah, my favorite one is the bergamot. It smells really, really nice.
yeah, I do like this.
Yeah, I'll have to smell it too.
Beautiful. It's just uplifting, isn't it?
It is.
So this has changed a little bit, Alyssa. This is now a green tree, and we also have our rosemary cedarwood, which people would traditionally pick up as the green tree.
Yes.
And so that has changed a little bit if you have sold Skinny before. We don't want to confuse you, but this now is our cedarwood rosemary. It's a little bit more complex than the cedarwood. I like it so much. And so anyway,
really great.
Doesn't it smell great?
Really
so we
does.
have the traditional lavender, cedarwood, which is now cedarwood rosemary, and then bergamot.
Yes. And with summer being what it is right now, super hot, putting the deodorant on your feet during those sweaty days, really, really beneficial. Something I've done. I know I've always recommended it to people, if they're having that kind of issue. So that's a little tip.
That's exactly right. And really, like for kids who with sweaty feet, a lot of times they're recommending all this stuff that has high chemical load and toxic. And again, your hands, your feet, under your arms, those are all places that are highly absorbable. That is a really nice, anything that is just needs a little deodorizing, we would say. Sometimes people have just funny smells, and this just seems to deodorize just about any place you need it. And it's, again, very clean, very, very, very effective.
Agreed. I always keep one in my purse.
There you go.
Never know.
Speaking of keeping one in our purse, our lip balm, and again, lip balm, just one of the best products that is on the planet. Everybody needs to have one.
Everyone.
It's just beautiful. It comes in 3 different blends, orange, peppermint, and vanilla, and just very highly effective. Which one's your favorite?
Peppermint. Love the peppermint. It just gives you that little bit of like energy, just smelling it a little bit, just peps you up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I've also, when I'm having like just a super dehydrating day, it just really just soaks right in, and I just can't believe just how moisturized my lips feel. Like you always think like, oh, it's not going to work, but no, it really does work.
And again, a lot of times when you're used to being a chapstickaholic, you end up putting chemicals on, and then you have to reapply and reapply and reapply.
Yeah.
And again, this is just a big change, and it really works.
It does.
This is really a really nice way to get into the line. If somebody just wants to try something by their cash register, it's a good way to start. Again, the deodorant and the lip balm look like they're just a nice little pair, and you just can't go wrong with either one of those. So the last product that I want to touch on is our Shampoo and Body Bar. And we used to call that just the shampoo bar because it was a shampoo and body bar.
We all kind of
knew it. Yeah, we all knew it. We were all using it for that. Now we're actually saying it on the box. And I think that matters because I think that as a customer, we learned that you can put it from head to toe. I wash my hair with it, and my husband washes his hair. It's highly sudsing. That comes in 3 different blends. We've got a rosemary, an unscented, and then of course the lavender. Pick whichever one you want. They all work. The unscented smells a little bit just fresh. There's really no distinct smell to it. I like the rosemary. And for guys that are even women that are having problems with thinning hair, rosemary is just luxurious. It is real. We use therapeutic grade essential oils. So it really is very, it's an active bar. I find I shampoo my body with it, I shampoo my hair with it. And again, I can even just use it just for shaving. It's that lathering, it's that moisturizing.
No, I really agree, and I love the rosemary as well. I think we all used it for our bodies, as well. So I love the fact that we added that to our packaging, just to let you know, like, yes, it's perfect. What you've been doing is absolutely the right thing.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And I think it helps those new customers recognize that it is a body and shampoo bar all in one. Men love it for their showers. My grandbaby, we wash from head to toe. Children, it's just a 1 bar, no chemicals. It's really a little miracle in a bar. We've upgraded to an eco-friendly box. We have upgraded so that people can actually smell it. We have a little hole in the box, and so we can smell it through the box. And that way, I think that is ease of selling for our customers. They can actually smell it. I think that it's on the go. That box, it's kind of nice to have it. You just toss it in, and it's on the go. And just kind of, we've perfected that product, I guess is what I would say. And I'm very proud of our team for doing that.
Yes, so it's great packaging.
Well, it's great packaging. Great product, highly moisturizing. And as you exfoliate and then you wash and moisturize, you will not believe how good and soft and supple your skin feels. There's just nothing like it.
Using these products, I've really seen a big difference in my skin.
And can I say this? You are beautiful, and you were when you came to work for Skinny, but I've seen a big difference in your skin too.
I loved it. So I really love that you can use a lot of our products. I know for my mother who went through chemotherapy, using Skinny has really changed her skin. She had the really dry skin as a result of chemotherapy, was really feeling down about herself from that, and just using the Skinny just really saved her. She was able to pamper herself a little bit.
Well, and you know what, Alyssa, I didn't know if you were going to mention that, but I will tell you, as Alyssa's mother was going through chemotherapy, what we recognized as a team and as a company was that we needed to make products for people that were, because so many people that find our products are people that have already had issues, kids that have issues and skin issues and digestion issues, all of those things that affect the skin, because our skin is our largest organ. So anything that's on our skin is in our body. And as Alyssa's mother was going through chemotherapy, one of the things that we made sure that we did was we made an unscented line of products. So now we say that right on the box of a shampoo bar. A lot of times if you're going through chemotherapy, you're sick to your stomach. Smells make you sick. You can't. This Pure Beauty Balm is just beautiful for everything head to toe, for anybody that's experiencing health issues or going through a traumatic time. Our deodorants have light enough scents that a lot of times, you can put that on and there's really no residual. You're not feeling sick because of our products. So thank you for sharing that. And that is one of the reasons that we made sure to have unscented products, so that we were effectively helping people that were having some health challenges.
Which she stands by our products.
She's one of my favorite people. I love her. So anyway, and again, it changed what we did. It's changed how we did it because we watched what she was going through, and we developed specific things to make that work for her. We also find just the freshness of things. Our coconut oil is so clean, no solvents, no chemicals. no preservatives, nothing. This patented process that we use with our coconut oil preserves all of the good, and yet we don't have to add anything. And when it melts, and that's one thing I did want to mention, Alyssa, was this is a melted version of our cleansing balm, and then this is a firm version. It doesn't matter how it comes. It's all the same. Yes. We don't put any chemicals in. And really, when you put a chemical in your product, that's what makes it all look the same. You can put a chemical in. I can put a chemical in every single one of these products, and they're going to all look the same on the shelf. However, that is what we are doing differently. We are using real products, therapeutic grade, that we don't put any chemicals in it. So if it melts, and it's hot, it melts. If it's cold, it's going to get firmer. You can use them anyway. If you want to pop them in the fridge because you like them a little firmer, be my guest. But you will never find a chemical in any one of these products that's going to make it look or be. And even I find with our essential oils, sometimes our lavender in the spring will smell a little different than it does in the winter. And that's just because of where we're harvesting it, where we're growing it, everything. Like I said, we really fight to make the best products that are 100% chemical free, and that patent on our coconut oil and the patent on our process is what makes it so highly effective, very anti-aging, and it sets us apart from every other company out there. So we will never. Our guarantee and our promise to you is clean products that really work, 5 or less ingredients. Listen, one thing I'm very excited about is we have changed our aromatherapy line. So now we've gone from, we had developed a line called Tisali that I think a lot of you all have sold in the past, and we have switched that, really upgraded the formulas, upgraded everything about it, and now we feel like it is coming now under the Skinny. Yes. So our beautiful packaging, again, heavy, beautiful gifting.
Oh, so beautiful.
The packaging now, it has just been perfected. Our marketing team's done a great job. We now have a candle that has this beautiful French gold lid. Very clean, very pretty. I have them all over my house. They just are what I decorate with. Yeah. And then this is a cucumber that is just,
that's great.
I mean, our team has just perfected this line to the point now that we are bringing it all under the Skinny. Again, 5 or less ingredients. Clean candles, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. I know you're a candle fan. And candles are, as a holistic doctor, candles are probably my least favorite thing to have in somebody's home, because you have a soy candle, which is completely toxic. Then you put a fake chemical fragrance in there, which is completely toxic, and then you light it on fire and you toxify your entire house with it, right? We have the solution to that. So soy, again, I'm very anti-soy. We use coconut oil as our base, beeswax, which is what candles used to be made out of 100 years ago. And that is because, guess what they do? They clean your air. And a real therapeutic grade essential oils. And this is really interesting. My son that owns Skinny was told this could not be done. And he has, how many years has he worked on perfecting this? And we've had some goes at it, but now I think we're there. I think we've perfected it. We have 5 beautiful scents that are all, we have, it's a 2-wick candle, clean, fresh. Have you smelled this one?
I'll smell it again.
Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Beautiful packaging, great gift idea. And I do want to tell you all something that's kind of cute about this boxing. So I have 5 kids, but I had 3 boys growing up. And Luke, of course, that owns the company, was the oldest of the boys. They were always trying to mow a lawn to buy me a Mother's Day gift or a birthday gift or do something, somehow make money. And then I would get it rolled in or wrapped in, newspaper back in the day when we used to have newspapers or whatever they could find in the house. And so this was so important. Luke developed this boxing because it's just an automatic gift. Kids can give this to their moms, husbands can give it to their wives, women can give it to their friends. These are just my mom's favorite products. And in fact, anytime I ask her what she wants for any holiday, I'll just take any of the aromatherapy, she loves it all. So let's talk about the scents. What's your favorite scent that we're doing?
Cucumber has always been one of my favorites.
Oh, I described that one.
Yeah, yep, but you're right. I am a huge into candles, huge into aromatherapy. it shook me when I started to learn more about soy, because I had lots of soy in my house.
Sure.
A lot of the candles, the named candles, and I had to get rid of them. I just instantly had to get rid of them and started using Ventisali, now moving over into the skinny, and it just changed my world. It just smells amazing, and now I just know that I'm burning clean,
Yes.
good.
And you're cleaning your
oil.
air.
Yes.
While you're giving yourself a little treat, bath time.
Yes.
What a beautiful treat. The candles are beautiful. Again, lemongrass, grapefruit, cucumber, patchouli, and vanilla. And everybody's got a favorite. I want to encourage you on the patchouli. People either love patchouli or they don't love patchouli. I think what we end up with patchouli is we don't get real. It's not a real essential oil. So a lot of times what we're smelling is not real patchouli.
Okay.
I don't know of many people that don't like our patchouli blend. And the other thing I love about it is patchouli is very healing. The frequencies, every essential oil has a different frequency in it. So we have chosen frequencies. Now I'm a holistic doctor, but we've chosen these specific scents for specific reasons. And so what you're going to find is on the side of the box, it's going to say uplifting, or it's going to say refreshing. That's because of what is in the formula. So we've got candles that we've talked about. Again, all of these things. We've got body butters. And again, the body butter is a little bit creamier and thicker than our essential body butter. And then also it comes in this beautiful box, and it's very giftable. It's a little bit heavier than in our essential body butter. Essential body butter is kind of everyday, but it is interesting. I tend to use this after shower and bath. I tend to keep this like after at my sink when I've done dishes, or I take my gloves off and then I actually put this on. This is actually a beautiful night cream for your skin.
Oh, that's nice.
That's kind of what I use. I put it on. I'll just put it on because I just do that all the time. I also put it on all my wrinkle areas, and so anyway, this is a little secret that I have. And I use that like as a night cream, and then as a just kind of a daily moisture.
And again, beautiful packaging.
Isn't it beautiful? It's so
nice.
giftable. Again, rollers, essential oil rollers. I throw this.
This is my favorite.
I have these in my purse. This one is refreshing. We're just going to enjoy this. And again, this essential oil roller you can use as a perfume if you prefer. What it actually is able to do is I use it a lot, and I use them for everything. So sometimes I have them in my car, and just if you're feeling a little bit weary at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, grab your revitalizing grapefruit roller, and there really are medicinal benefits to these. At the same time, you can use them just as a gift because they smell beautiful. I know that cucumber is your favorite, so I would love for you to try that. They roll on.
Oh, that's so nice.
You can put them on your pulse points. You used to see your grandmother and mother put perfume on their pulse points. Those are actually behind your knees. That's a nice area that's very absorbent.
I never thought about that.
Bottom of your feet at night. It's just a beautiful way to close out your day. And so the one that I like to use at night is called our Relaxing. It's the vanilla, and it actually is our #1 seller. So, and I just think there's just nothing like this. It just smells absolutely fabulous. And people that don't love vanilla, it's a very light vanilla. 3 different products: candles, aromatherapy rollers, and then this deep, rich body butter in beautiful, highly giftable packaging. And then they come in cucumber, vanilla, lemongrass, grapefruit, and patchouli.
And I really love our candles, especially right now with the pandemic and everything going on. We're at home a lot more. And so one of the things I love to do is just light a candle, just relax and just really make myself feel good and at home, since I'll be there for a while. And so definitely the candles are such a great thing just to kind of relax and set a good intention for the day.
We're really focused on this as far as a very affordable, giftable luxury. And I want to point out again, it's all natural, fiberless ingredients, clean enough to eat. Put it all over your skin, burn it in your home, put it on your body, and watch the difference that clean and real can make. We want to be and give you the skinny on anything to do with the chemical-free lifestyle.
And all of our products are non-comedogenic, meaning they won't clog your pores.
Yes.
Right? I learned that from you. That's the first language I ever learned. Non-comedogenic. I say that to myself all the time.
It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Clean, ethical, transparent. Those are the words that we like to talk about when we talk about the skinny. And also skincare reimagined. We don't realize that so many of our beauty products and so many of our body products are full of toxic chemicals, and they hide under the words of fragrance. Okay. We are a self-regulated industry. The beauty and body industry is actually considered a self-regulated industry. We just regulate ourselves to a different standard than everybody else, and that's what makes us the skinny.